is Mariana Arboleda Franco. The source of commerce law is the part on the sub-column private law is responsible for forming my winless win crashing of the exercise of war as way is creating principle that serve as the basic for all the rules and laws creative and the lead direct of indirect with the commerce activities and land natural. The characteristics and principles of commercial laws. In commercial laws, there are four principles of characteristics that must be met. In a case, the sources of commercial law are developed to create a set of laws and increase the range of and possibly professional activities within which professional laws and the appropriate tools to current problems badly the parties involved. Formal source of commercial law. The Constitution of each country is the first source of law that stands above and after. As trading is concerned, is responsible for create a legal framework related to all commerce activities in which the state commerce may participate in some way. The way all branches of commercial law are formed via set of laws that unless there is a certain regulation will be taken as a reference to resolve a type to discriminate or real vacuum that has to be examined. International trends in this grand concurrent ongoing values countries which the formal law and the rules common to obtain in under the facility that traduced takes the territory. Indirect source of commerce law. Use and consent. The use and consent and consent are part of commerce law because they have been the most basic origin on every time tax are being determined in the maritime laws. Therefore, the cause in case it is in nullity applicable in no case will be tied the source of commerce law. Jurisprudence is the non-source of laws and such, but is unified in there on benching and assuming on wing to really be interpreting a legal stance based on the section tax bioter who there is previous. Condition of every contract. The particular contract may be company does not formal source, but is a source of direct law single signatory parties and involved but in each other to comply with the agreement unless in its highness the usual law of commerce thanks of parts the formal props.
Hello, my name is Vanessa Meneses Zapata, and below I will give you some examples of the above sources. In the imperial norms, we find land area 1 of 931 June 20th, relating to income tax, modified article to Decree 2402 of 1934 Article 3. In the superior or supplementary rules, we find in the fourth title of March Law 84 of 1973, Article 103. In the contract agreement, we within the Code of Administrative Procedure and Administrative Litigation, Line 1-4-7 of 2011. 2018, Article 141, Contractual Disputes. In the jurisprudence, you have the equivalent line of Certificate of 1987, Article 40. And finally, in the doctrine, within in the scope of Article 24 of Law 1-340 of 2009.
Hello, my name is John Jaramillo. Define and exemplify with Colombian cases the preter legem, contra legem, and secundum legem customs, and indicate which are allowed and which aren't allowed in Colombia. Commercial custom is regulated by Article 3 of the Commercial Code, which states that such custom shall have the same authority as commercial law, provided that it doesn't manifestly or tacitly contradict it, and that the facts constituting it are public, uniform, and reiterated in the place where the services are to be rendered or the relations to be regulated by it have arisen. The doctrine has classified the custom in three classes: secundum legem, preter legem, and contra legem. Secundum legem customs, according to the law, they consist of the custom that is formed in accordance with the law and conforms to its precisions. Therefore, it becomes obligatory by the express reference that the law makes to it. This is the case of the locative repairs, defined by Article 1998 of the Civil Code, as those that, according to the custom of the country, are the expense of the tenants. Preter legem customs outside the law refers to what isn't regulated by law and therefore isn't considered illegal. It's a matter to which the law doesn't refer, either positively or negatively, so that in the absolute absence of a legal regulation in any sense, it's valid to resort to custom. For example, the custom that the commission agent who intermediates in the sale of vehicles or housing will obtain 3% of the value of the transaction as commission, which isn't right in any law. Contra legem, or contrary to the law, custom. It's the practice that goes against the law, which would openly count against a legal provision. In this case, there's a law that regulates the matter, but there's a custom that is contrary to it. For example, not paying the taxes owed by each person. In general terms, Colombian law accepts the secundum legem and preter legem customs in this case as long as it's general, doesn't violate the Constitution, and in the absence of positive legislation. Contra legem customs is illegal by express provision of Article 8 of the Civil Code, since no custom has force against the law.